Yule Cup quarterfinals. We're down to the final 8, and we got some stories here, as it is China versus LawLiet. In recent history, Korea has been really good in these Asian tournaments, but what's up here? LawLiet the only Korean, rest of them is orcs. What's up with the focuses, with the Lins? Moon not showing up, not playing part in this tournament. Hurts the Koreans, of course, as well. But yeah, China apparently stepping it up, and that's not only, that's not the only narrative we have. It's also old guard versus new guard. We got a lot of promising talents in this round of 8.
Yep, absolutely. China has been the talent factory for Warcraft 3 for the longest time. 120, the most famous to come out of that, but there's more of that caliber, or of that promise at least. Ice Orc, 15 Sway, Guagua, all gonna have a chance today to test their mettle. They're going up against favorites, but it's gonna be a great way for them to prove themselves. And yeah, LawLiet, the only Korean left in a top 8. That, I'm not sure if that's ever happened before. He is holding up the pride for South Korea.
Indeed, and we start on Northern Isles with our match, LawLiet versus Ice Orc. We're already on the way. The game is already on the way. Remo, what's happening?
Well, Northern Isles is the map to start on, and of course Keeper versus Blade Master. That much we have come to expect. But we shouldn't forget about our subs here as well. They're Joker with the 7 months and Drogo Far with a sub. Thank you guys very much. So, what we got is Keeper going for the safe green camp to start things off with. And from our Orc, we have the new Blade Master creep route. Not going for the claws right away, but rather for the Flesh Eater Murloc to get the consumable there and then be aggressive with a fast chop, with the heal salves. Orcs once again are playing quite aggressively, not wanting to give the Keeper too much freedom, but there's enough freedom for the Keeper to get level 2 here at least.
Alrighty, that means Entangle. LawLiet pretty damn good in this matchup. It's gonna be a tough ride for Ice Orc, who's clearly the underdog. But let's see. We saw him, or the first time we were really impressed with him was the WCG qualifier 2019 in China, when he was playing so many great games. He wasn't successful in the end, but the qualifier was so stacked with TH, Infi, 120, and Fly that it's absolutely no shame. But yeah, everyone was praising him afterwards. TH said he's the most promising Chinese talent they have. And he's still super duper young. So, what can be his way to defeat the juggernaut that is LawLiet?
I think, like most orcs, he should try to make sure he doesn't fall behind too early economy-wise. Don't allow too easy of an expansion coming up. So I like the Blade Master sacrificing himself here. Barely any experience, but he's scouting out on the map. He's not keeping the Grunt at home. I like that as well. Blade Master is following the Keeper around, making his life difficult, scouting for expansions. Looks like Ice Orc is doing a lot of things right here. I think he should try to save himself to the late game. Oh, he got that last hit and item as well with the slippers. That's nice. Because Ice Orc, especially for being a young and not so experienced of a player, his late game control is amazing. First time I saw it, it blew me away. Oftentimes new players coming in, like they copy the creep browse and they get their builds down and they kind of get a decent understanding of a game sense as well. But the late game control, the decision making as well, and to keep your cool, that is really hard to get right quickly, and it seems like he did. He did scout for the AP here as well. Blade Master came in with the Telestaff, and yeah, that's an easy cancel right there. But LawLiet is making use of that time, cribbing the natural of his opponent away, but there's still no expansion for the Night Elf.
True. Pretty good scouting indeed by Ice Orc. Everywhere on the map we saw blue little dots. And this AP can cause a lot of trouble. It's not designed to finish the game. It's not a very committed tower push for tier 2. It's, as you said, supposed to buy time, but if it's killed right away during construction, it's not buying that much time. It is enough, though, to creep the bottom right. Talisman of Evasion entering. Pretty good for a possible Alchemist down the road. Tier 2 has been reached. And what will we get for LawLiet? Well, he's on 1 Engine of War, tier 2, no expansion. That's pretty rare. Also, no level 3 Keeper. This early game for Ice Orc is pretty good. Like, he didn't accomplish too much for himself. Like, no outrageous levels, not the super fancy inventory, not the most kills, but he's not letting the Night Elf unfold.
Yeah, LawLiet here without getting expansion, at least he wants to get a lot of levels and also creeping camps away from the opponent. This is also something that LawLiet is really good at, prioritizes a lot, taking camps away from the Shadowhunter, who is so good if he gets those levels. Shadow now coming in for the creep jack. He's got a Bestiary and a Windrider on the way, so this should be a Hex here. Oh, and indeed Hex is used, and that prevents the experience on the Keeper. That keeps him away from level 3, at least for a moment. Can he do it again? The Hex again! Prevents the level 3. Great play by Isork. Cost him a lot of mana, but it might be worth it.
Probably.
Master crept in the north, just leaving his second hero to his own devices. He needs to hex this Keeper again. Can't do it now, though, as he's TPing, and that's finally level 3. But that cost the TP. That's the natural crept away. Grunt down, yes, but still okay for Isork, I think.
Not bad, man. Not bad at all. These hexes, what a timing. Preventing level 3 for such a long time. Yes, it was mana invested, but that's definitely worth it. So, Isork, not showing any nerves, but seems to be thriving under the pressure that is this quarterfinal.
Not too big of an army right now for our Orc player. Oh, is he really going to go for the marketplace? There was a Sentinel right there to see him, and he still goes for it. Wow.
Risky
the confidence
play
on this guy.
Oh, that might be punished, though. The Shadowhunter is immediately surrounded. No way out for him. Gets level 3 on the blade. Item to the Alchemist, which is a health stone. The Shadowhunter gets killed eventually. And that was a little too brave for my taste.
Yeah. The issue is, Shadowhunter doesn't really have any camps to creep, so he feels like he needs to creep something. Oh, Blade Master, though, in quite a bit of trouble, does barely make it away.
Yeah, you kind of have to creep something, and if you don't go for this spot, LawLiet with the strength of the Keeper, Alchemist combo early 2-2, will get both of these spots. Yeah. So you're between a rock and a hard place, and that, yeah, really tough decision to do.
This is where LawLiet bounces back, where he reclaims map control. All comes down to his early game creeping. His decision to steal both yellow camps away from the Orc outside his main, at the natural and at the Tuskars. Last hit goes to the Blade Master here, but it's a Scourge Bone Chimes going to the Night Elf. Not really of any use to him, but keeping it away from Isork, of course, is a big deal. Isork now trying to contest the middle, but without Shadowhunter's support, it's not so easy. But the Shadow is back. We have more hexes coming in. And when hunts are getting focused, we can see how quickly they die.
Yeah. Especially to double disable with Purge and Hex. Alchemist fairly low. Not the most experience on him, but the Health Stone will keep him safe for now. Purge on the Keeper. There's no TP anymore. Triggers the big invul. So another little accomplishment for Isork. Thank you very much, Bürstenvik, Sonic, and Silani for the 39-month resub. Much love to you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
We get the second Engine of War. Finally, the Tree of Life is moving to the left-hand side. We got Nature's Blessing already, so that doesn't take too much time. What's left to creep for Isork? He needs levels desperately. It is a big invul potion for the Blade Master as well. This is level 2. Is there time for a counter expansion, or is it one all-in push? He goes for Kodo, Brute Strength, and Shaman upgrade.
Kodo?
Yeah, I haven't seen a Kodo in this matchup in forever.
Okay, I guess he wants to make use from the Bestiary. Going more into Wind Riders against these archers would not be wise. Going into Raiders also doesn't seem so good. I don't know, maybe Kodo is his best option.
It's a good damage boost if you can keep it safe, if you move in too quickly. Oh, let's hold this for a second. Blade Master, okay, he's ready to step out. It's a good damage boost, especially to Wyvern and Blade Master. If he's close to a Huntress, you can just snack it, but you gotta be so careful to not be entangled. Nice Purge against this one. Might be keeping the Grunt away. Oh, yeah. So, Purge and Healwave mana invested, but Grunt saved. Gathering the forces for the push. This doesn't look like a counter expansion at all. Oh, the Kodo's stuck, though!
Oh, that feels real bad. I think he only needs to chop down one tree at least, but he hasn't realized it yet. First armor upgrade is coming in. LawLiet is going to start mining here in just a second. And then we're going to boost up to 60, maybe 70 supply quite quick. Upgrades already looking good on the hunts. 2-1. And scrolls-wise, only one heal scroll, not that great yet. Considering the Orc build by the... Oh, the Blade Master steals the item, claws plus 12! Go him!
He didn't get the experience, but what an item for him. His inventory in general. Slippers, gloves, circlet, claws plus 12. That is wonderful. Has to use the heal spray here. Backstab gets one wisp, and here's the backstab. He wants to prevent LawLiet from just retreating. Gotta be careful with that. Blade Master has a heal scroll, surprisingly getting that from the shop. And an Invo Potion. Could contest this, but numbers for LawLiet are rising. Couple of hurt hunts here. Ooh, it's gonna be dangerous for IceOrc though. Archers are coming from the north, focusing the Keeper, who has no TP. There's also no staff. He's just gonna kill this first hero with the 108 critical strike. And now, what can LawLiet do? Wisps are coming in for the detonates. So the lightning shield is gone. Wyvern are falling quickly as well, but the Blade Master seems to be a one-man army.
Oh my god, such a slaughter. Lots of units dying on both sides. In the meantime, Expo is starting to come up, by the way. Still taking a while for IceOrc, but he's got level 4 Blade Master now. Now the big crits are gonna be coming out.
Didn't skill it yet. Also no mirror image. We're waiting for that. Heal spray. Yeah, that was a little too brave by LawLiet. Everything was hurt, and then this nice positioning from the Chinese Orc.
How on point was IceOrc's hero focus this game, by the way? Every time he went for it, either he pulled a really big item out of LawLiet or he actually found the kill. Also that creep steal, followed up by the flank. Very impressed with IceOrc. That one move towards the middle where the Shadowhunter died, that was a little ambitious, let's call it that. But everything else has been looking hella good.
Yeah, maybe a little greedy by LawLiet to not go for staffs or TPs or to just keep the Keeper safe or safer. There was a little bit of an invitation, but IceOrc gladly took it.
He also had a health stone. Ideally, he should have traded that one. Or would love to have a replay from that fight. Maybe he purged the Alchemist, preventing the pass over. I'm not sure. But yeah, the health stone is still available on Mr. Alchemist. And by the way, only one shop on this map. Shop control pretty important. And heal scroll on the Orc side. LawLiet has no heal scroll left, so forcing a fight for him isn't going to be so easy now.
Alright. So, this is starting to become a bigger force for LawLiet again. And the Expo didn't finish. This could be a great timing for the Korean.
It's really smart positioning by IceOrc as well. He's going aggressively on the map to creep. Yeah, his Expo might be getting cancelled, but if it does get cancelled, he's going for the counterattack right away at the enemy expansion. And there's no TP on this Alchemist.
Okay, can you trade that? Tower gone. Expo will not come up. Smart by LawLiet. And IceOrc running back, or walking back. There's the speed scroll. Man, this Blade Master found another claw plus 9. He's so sick with this plus 31. Not mirror image, but
going for the Expo attack. Wouldn't that have been the better play?
I think so too. Especially with the Kodo, he might have the damage. But okay, Expo traded for experience. Level 4 Shadowhunter, level 2 Hex now.
Blade Master scouts out the enemy army, sees, oh boy, that's a pretty big Night Elf army right there.
Blade Master gets shop control once again. Heal scroll.
Sells the circlet for it. Feels a little bad, but certainly worth it for the scroll.
Thank you, Credo, for the Prime sub, and KMS3D for the 41 month. Keep up the good work, guys. 3, 2, 1, sync. LawLiet would love to find a creepjack up here. I mean, of course, IceOrc. Yeah. LawLiet still goes for the red camp. It dies rather fast with all these archers firing from the back. Oh, Legion Doomhorn, so good. He scouts the Blade Master with the owl. I don't know if he can engage into this, to be honest. That's a lot of Night Elf supply. Blade Master, of course, completely crazy with around 200 crits. But there's another expansion in the bottom right. Kodo, he's going to be falling. The Purge not good enough. Kodo too slow. Once again, not committing to this Expo. Especially without the Kodo, there's not enough damage anymore. He's trying this expansion once again, but without tier 3, without the Tiny, I don't think he's going to have the time for that. Ooh, Tome of Retraining on the Shadowhunter. Feels the need now to go into Serpent Wards.
Hex at this point perhaps not that good anymore. Against Alchemist it could be. As we can see the heal sprays coming in over the top. Alchemist has lots of healing to use. Archer's a little bit busy here with the creeps. Not so much damage yet towards Ice Orc, but now they refocus back onto the Blade Master and Grunts. Good trade here so far for Ice Orc. He killed 2 hunts, lost nothing himself yet. Blade Master and Serpent Ward's doing really good damage.
Lightning Shield in the back. Yeah, that was a smart decision here. Cost him a lot of gold, obviously. Good micro on the Grunts, not losing them, not feeding them to the Keeper and Alchemist. Blade Master's gotta be careful, has an Invo Potion. That's another hunt falling. No Windwalk to commit. And so the dust settles again with a lot of losses on LawLiet's side. But he's banking on the fact that he's up on 3 bases now.
Great fight for Ice Orc. He lost no unit right there, but he lost quite a few items. He lost the Heal Scroll, he lost the Invul, and I don't know, maybe some mana pots or something. LawLiet coming in now for the Expo cancel. That should be doable. But Blade Master with the crits. He misses the crit against the Talisman of Evasion. Oh man, that's really unlucky.
That would have been at least 300 more damage. Oh my, that's a TP now. If he gets these crits, I don't know if LawLiet can hang around long enough to kill that Expo. But that's the second one. And it looks like Ice Orc scouting is slipping a little. I'm not sure if he knows about this bottom right.
Yeah, I don't think he does. Blade Master close to level 5, by the way. With these items, this could get quite crazy. Once again, he's claiming shop control. 1 heal scroll, 1 invul is available. He's got the gold for it. Next heal scroll is going to be ready, though, in just a second. Now it is. So LawLiet can claim one as well.
Thank you, Tingus, for the 25-month resub. Warcraft. Alright, deciding phase of this game. If LawLiet can hold, he's gonna be up at maybe even 100 supply with crazy upgrades. He got 2-2, he got tier 3, gets marksmanship now, Wellspring, all that great tier 3 stuff for the Night Elf. Blade Master, can he get that level 3 crit? Doesn't look too good for the Blade Master here. No mana on the Shadow Hunter. This could be the GG really, really soon. Got a mana potion, was waiting for the level 5.
And this time the Grunts manually micro to the back, going to the Archers, not getting distracted. Alchemist in trouble as well. Good thing he has that health stone. With that, he remains healthy indeed. Blade Master, where are these big crits? Ice Orc needs them.
Focusing on the hunts now. But I'm not too sure if that's enough. No mana on the Alchemist anymore, so the healing is gone. But Ice Orc has to retreat. And 1 hunt split away from the army, attacking the 3rd Great Hall attempt. And Ice Orc can't fight with his army anymore. 2 hurt.
Gets the next heal scroll. What do we have in the shop? Is there a mana potion? Alchemist would definitely buy the big mana if he could. Blade Master waiting for the entangle and then going in against the Archers. So many cool moves here by Ice Orc. Critical strikes. 2 in a row.
Bang, bang, baby. But still, LawLiet now. 4th base coming up.
Is it just me, or is Ice Orc playing really impressive here?
He is playing really impressive, but I mean, we can take a look at the gold graph. That is a 3,000 gold advantage soon for LawLiet.
That's not to be underestimated.
But yeah, I expected Ice Orc to be way worse or shaky or showing signs of nervousness, but that is absolutely not the case. He's having great moments in pretty much every single fight.
Yeah. He's trading amazingly. Problem is, he's still 1 base versus 3.
Soon to be 4. He needs to rely on these crits. Going for the Alchemist again. Oh, 256. Could force the TP soon. If only he knew about the bottom right, he could then kill it maybe. That is a TP. Grunt, 1 is falling, gets another hunt.
Alright. 1 grunt against 1 hunt and a TP. Again, that would have been a great trade. Oh, now he may realize it. Or he's just creeping. Shadow's basically level 5. This creep camp is level 5 for him. But again, shop control. Again, invul heal scroll.
And this time the Expo is up, which makes it a lot harder to kill. Especially since you don't really want to go into too many hunters anymore. Due to the Serpent Wards, but LawLiet feels like doing it. 3rd attack upgrade is finished. LawLiet can afford the world now.
Well, he's TPing in. That means he doesn't have a TP to go back. No, he's getting double TP. How smart.
Wow, and he's jumping right on top of Isorg, forcing him into the fight. There's no way to get out of there. He has to take this fight, but okay, hero focus. The only way out. He can't out-crit the... Oh my! He can out-crit the heal spray. All of a sudden, the first hero is gone, but does it really do too much against this mass the Night Elf throws at him?
Yeah, all Shaman went down there. Good focus fire by the archers, who now have crazy damage with marksmanship and 3 attack upgrades. Alchemist got to 5 as well. And that was a hero kill at too high of a price.
And the expo's still up. 4 bases running. LawLiet the Golden Boy. We saw it in WGTL already when he was like playing 6-7 expansions on Turtle Rock. But Isorg is not giving this up. He might be down to 41 supply. But in this very case, Bladestorm is a killer of an ultimate. Maybe he can go there.
I don't know. With level 3 Alchemist and possibly heal ward healing and heal scroll healing. But LawLiet feeling very confident now without his first hero is going in.
Oh, the heal ward. 304 critical strike. Oh boy. Heal ward is gone as well. Hero focus is the only way. Got a Katka's pipe, by the way, from the shop. So more mana. Backstep, not enough. Can't line up the crit afterwards.
Even saves the 2 grunts. God damn it, Isorg.
Yeah, he's so good. It's so frustrating to see that he still has pretty much no chance.
I'm pretty sure LawLiet is feeling quite impressed though as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna win this game. He's on 4 freaking bases.
Yeah.
But he must be like, damn, this kid. Holding on extremely well for so long.
With this expansion, can he maybe afford sappers? But on the other side, there's Nature's Blessing, so it's not really affordable, I guess. That's not the best play then.
And the problem is main is running out right now, and that puts Isorg back on 1 mining base only.
Against 3.
Yeah,
This
we've seen that
expansion
before.
still on 2,500. Yeah, Isorg has to hope for crits. Like all the crits in the world. But man, the focus fire on the Blade Master is so sick with Acid Bomb.
Yeah. He went the damage build, not the newish Lightning Shield and Mirror Image build that Lin showed. Oh, Walker! That is amazing for the Blade Master. Just for the single Spirit Link. This is great.
Alright. So far, we don't see it applied though. There we go. Okay, a lot more sustain on the blade. He knows that's his ultimate weapon. He's going for the Keeper again, moves in front. But there's a heal potion and there it's consumed. Oh man, he's throwing everything at this Keeper, but everything suffers as well. Oh, crit! Ooh! My god.
Okay, that's another TP. LawLiet does have 2,000 gold, however. Yeah. He could go mass Chims if he wanted.
The gold lead is now 5,500.
If Isorg wins this game, how crazy would that be?
Well, shouldn't never rule it out against the Blade Master like this.
Alright, TP in again. We saw Keeper die here before.
Oh, it's the same situation as before. He jumps right on top of it. Kodo is not... Oh my... He has Spirit Link, but it's just disappearing again. Keeper this time, no second TP. Staffs out, though. But how to get the rest out? Lightning Shields are doing fantastic damage. Is it enough? He needs to keep this Blade Master alive. Shadow Hunter is super low. No healing anymore. And that's the Blade Master falling with that. No damage anymore. And GG by Isorg. The favorite prevails. But oh boy, what an impression from Isorg here in game number 1.
Absolutely, man. That was basically an unwinnable game for a long time, but he made it very close. And not just late game control, which I praised before, but also early game decision making, mid game map control, creeping properly. Few mistakes in there. Very, very few mistakes. But I am impressed, man. I am impressed. If this hadn't been LawLiet, if this was a slightly worse Night Elf, I'm sure he would have won.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, very, very, very impressed. We just keep on repeating ourselves here. We don't see him too much, but whenever we see him, there's this glimpses of genius.
Yeah.
For IceOrc. Really cool.
With today's games in consideration, also what we've seen before from IceOrc, I think he's the hottest player, like rising player at the moment in the world, along with maybe Blade, if we can call him that still.
Yeah. Thank you, Taker, for the raid. Yeah, I think he's winning the college leagues all the time, right?
I would not be surprised.
He's making quite some money off of this. Like 15 Sway and IceOrc, I think they are battling for the college league monies.
Yeah. Could theoretically be them meeting in the semifinals, although that is not very likely.
No. Yeah, in case you don't know, China has a college league, CSL, and there's $3,500 for the winner, so IceOrc making quite some bucks already. 20 years old already, close to 10,000 prize money dollars.
Yeah, that's really cool that they have a way to encourage young players, some grassroots work. And we keep seeing those talents rising from China. Hug, Linguagua, IceOrc all looked quite promising last year, but this year, IceOrc seems to be standing out above the rest.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ropes, for the 3-month resub. Sensei Kisti.
Thank you.
Right, second game starts on Concealed Hill.
So,
on his map, does he have another special plan to threaten LawLiet once again? Or will the favorite just prevail with the 2-0?
starting off with standard builds over here. As strong as IceOrc is, he's not a very innovative orc, I don't think. Normally he plays the standard, but plays that very well. Gonna be watching closely what he's got planned here in the early game. I think his early movement across the map with Grun and Blade Master was excellent. That's something that orcs have to get good at really quickly, especially against Night Elf. Orc is the one race where you really can scout. Well, of course, theoretically you can with a peon, but too expensive if you want to play a strong competitive build. So you need to make sure your Blade Master and Grunt do the scouting for you at the right times, in the right positions, and that is not easy to get properly at all. Keeper and Blade Master. All right. No surprises here. Goal, of course, will be preventing the Keeper from reaching level 3 too quickly, and then pathing the way for Shadow Hunter on tier 2, while for LawLiet, it's going to be about fitting in an expansion at some point. But as we saw on the first map, doesn't have to be that early necessarily. On Northern Isles, it was very late of an expansion, but the Keeper got good levels, crept lots of camps away from the enemy side, and with that, also went towards a strong mid game.
Yeah. Let's see what IceOrc has to offer here. Last game it was a little lucky with items, of course, as well, with the high-level crits. On this map, I wouldn't be too surprised to see the mirror image build, in case he gets, like, not a plus 20 damage upgrade right away. It's also excellent for scouting on this map, so I would love to see earlier mirror image this time.
I wonder if that's going to be a thing where, like, orcs, depending on the item drops, adjust their skill builds.
I think so.
Like, if you find Ring and parry up, alright, it's mirror image time.
LawLiet almost denying the big troll here. Okay, this time it's completely different play by LawLiet. Tree of Life very early, even before the tech.
Oh,
very
he did deny one of the creeps, so slows him down a little bit.
Still level 2, so not the biggest issue, I'd say.
Super fast expansion. Ice Orc is running north. Can you cancel this expo if you just go there right away? He has Windwalk. Mirror Image on level 1, by the way, is really good for canceling these buildings, for getting out of Entangle.
Okay, circle it now. The Grunt is passing, but now... Oh, okay. Singles out the Archer, reveals his position, not going for the tree.
Oh, didn't get the last hit. That fate time. 0.1 second away.
But now, LawLiet knows. He can just stay there for the defense, but he isn't. He's going for the counter-aggression.
Not really that much you can do realistically, though. Peon scouting for APs. Ice Orc playing it safe.
Just
Peon's gonna fall.
Tech is, of course, a lot faster. He has to walk with that tech advantage early. No level 3 keeper. Delayed tech. That's the pro arguments for Ice Orc to make so far.
Oh, here comes the AP.
No scout at the moment. Grunt sees the expo now. He has it confirmed. Must have thought about it after seeing the tech timing, but not doing anything about it. And again, revealing his position. Entangle. This might be a loss. This is a loss, Grunt.
Yeah. Shouldn't he telestaff there right away? Telestaff, put damage on the keeper, and then deny the Grunt.
Well, he's busy with the AP. Maybe that's his priority. He's buying time with the Grunt. The good old times of never lose a Grunt in the early games. It's not true anymore. It is doable.
I think he did see the tree actually walking over. And that should probably trigger an aggressive play. This is a hard creep camp right here. And the Blade Master can absolutely do something. Maybe you should even pop the Speed Scroll. Not using the Speed Scroll yet, coming in with the Windwalk. Oh my god. With the Speed Scroll, he could have gotten the last hit. Oh, that hurts. Reveals himself attacking the Keeper here.
Ring of Region as well. Lots of repair. Aiming for that Keeper, but there is Entangle. No big problem. Goes back in. But now there's Huntress, now there's Owls. That makes everything so much easier for LawLiet.
Yeah, maybe the proper build, the proper play would have been sent the Grunt to the Expo position right there, right away, because he was kind of keeping him at the fountain. Maybe then there could have been a cancel possible, but, well, that is long over now. It feels like this expansion is too easy. This is a concealed hill. This is supposed to be a very hard expansion map.
He's still taking some time to creep this. He feels the need to invest into an AP. Oh, did he get it? I'm not sure. Oh! Playing around this nicely. Here comes the Grunts. Here comes the Shadow Hunter. But no Wyvern yet. Blade Master is hurt already. He didn't decide for a skill yet, so no Hex. No Serpent Wards. The Shadow Hunter isn't helping too much. Now decides to go for Hex. Probably denying the experience again. Prevent level 3. No. Oh, he did actually. Nice. But it's still a kill.
Focusing on the AP cancels, interestingly. Against the Wind Riders, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wyvern will be coming.
On the way now. Two Wyvern queued and the Shaman. Keeps up the pressure with low-level Orc heroes, trying to go for the Keeper once again, trying to trigger the TP, but there's detonators already against the Hex. But so far, again, thanks to the Hex, level 3 delayed.
Also, a lot of Wisps going down over here.
Hex on the Wisp.
Kill those damn Wisps.
Okay. He's threatening us around in the Shadow Hunter. There would be no way out. But same goes for the Blade. There's no mana at the moment. He's stuck there. He has a Telestaff. Okay.
Yeah. Needs a Telestaff soon. Oh, real soon.
Oh, too late, is it?
Oh my god.
Circlet saves him.
Dude, Ice Orc, what a player.
Feels like you're falling in love again.
Yeah. Screw hug. We're Team Ice Orc now.
Oh!
Close call.
Second engine of war by LawLiet coming. Must be upgrades as well, I believe. 1-0, okay. Blade Master's coming back. What's the items? Brings the clarity for more hex. How heavy is he going into Wyvern?
Town is under siege.
Second one coming now.
Players' forces are under attack.
Third one, actually. It's a very heavy Wyvern commitment.
Yeah. That's gonna have problems against archers certainly later. Some hunts here are being taken out with the hex focus. But now Shadowhunter out of mana again. Oh, Wind Rider's really hurt.
So hurt.
Really hurt.
I mean, he can heal
God.
at the fountain, but that delays his entire push. Everything is so hard.
Question is, does he know that he can heal at the fountain?
Dude, it's Ice Orc. He must know. Sending them straight in. Just because we were baffled that this is working.
It's a scary thing to do, though. It's like, please. Oh! No! But they aggro! Sometimes they aggro. I don't know why. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And that's 2 Wyvern down. Oh, boy.
Oh, ouch. That's so expensive.
That's like, oh, man. That's normally not recoverable.
No, that's almost GG. He doesn't want to give this up. It's one of the biggest stages he's ever been on. He doesn't want to give up without a fight. Still sees a chance, but tier 2 is done. Alchemist is coming probably. Archer transition. Ooh, 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 ooh. How unfortunate.
Players' forces are under attack.
I wonder what it is that triggers the aggro versus doesn't trigger the aggro. Well, maybe Iceorc's going to test that out at some point as well after today's games.
Okay, with Hex onto the Keeper. There's very, very limited healing here. He's still getting kills.
Yeah. 2 for nil. Got more Hex. Well, not anymore. Twisted Nate's hitting pretty good. Another Wind Rider going down. This 3rd out of 3 fighting the dust.
Yeah. He might have a little bit of damage with the Serpent Wards now, but no heal wave is brutal. Tier 3. Desperation Tech.
Keeper trying to chase with the Entangle, but there was one more Purge. Shaman, very low mana now.
Oh, and
Blade
dead.
Master comes back in though.
No
More
Alchemist,
kills.
man.
Oh, that's a lot of hunts coming from the main.
Yo. Blade Master's trying to find some kills to finally get higher levels, but nope. We don't have Mirror Image, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 3 is done. Shaman Master, but oh my, the number of Shaman is so low. Iceorc's starting to make mistakes.
Yeah, the Light's also playing this really well. Those 2 Wind Riders lost, man. Imagine if they just heal up at the fountain and he can come in with 2 fresh Wind Riders.
Entire different game.
Yeah.
The 3rd one was on the way as well, so that would have been a lot of damage and a lot of pressure and a lot of creep speed if he wants to fall back. But without them...
Pit Lord 3rd. Alright. Iceorc has means to scale like crazy. If these heroes reach 4-4-3, insanely strong. But getting there, that's going to be the challenge.
Again, relying on the heroes. But again, no heal wave. Oh, no item even! Oh, 10 HP. Sick. But I guess LawLiet is just killing him now, unfortunately.
Alright. This is a somewhat fortified orc base. LawLiet at only 50 supply. Still only single hero. Is he really gonna refuse adding Alchemist?
He's taking tier 3, man. Yes, he is.
A player's forces
I don't think that's the right idea. Not having heal spray
I don't think it
can be a
matters.
big problem.
To me, it's definitely a sign of confidence that like LawLiet thinks he can do this easily. Without Acid Bomb. Warsong Battle Drums now for more damage. Nice. Tier 3 almost done. Moonblade upgrades.
Do you have master training already for the shaman? Nope, not yet. LawLiet has the resources for it. LawLiet again aggressively creeping. It would be a smart decision to try to prevent levels on the Orc heroes as much as possible. But LawLiet's trying to get there. He's about to hit 4-3-2.
A player's
Not
forces are
going
under
for a tiny Great Hall here. LawLiet has 1,500 gold. He can do whatever he wants in this game. Big mana as well. Nice. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Chimeras or Talons or
Once
whatever.
LawLiet gets to 50 supply and he has good hero levels, his army can be crazy cost effective. This is not over yet.
Okay, hanging around the Keeper. He has almost 0 lumber, LawLiet. Alchemist is out.
Oh, Sapper. Where we going?
a player's forces are under
Is there a
attack.
good spot? Hmm.
Yeah, in the back, they can blow up 2 burrows. If there's no block...
Doesn't oh, he realized it.
Oh, the block!
No way! What a presence of mind!
Now staff back from the Blade Masters level 4. Oh, losing the lodge would hurt. Don't lose the lodge! You need to repair! Oh, he didn't have master training yet. That's a kick in the nads.
Wow. Man, from such a big moment to stop the Zapper play, this always feels so good. And then the Zapper is in kind of the right position to do damage to the lodge and you just kick it easily. And you creep the fountain at the same time. Devotion Aura. Items for LawLiet are crazy.
And suddenly the Alchemist is level 3. Well, that was quite fast.
Yeah. What now? Marksmanship upgrade in the works.
A player's forces are
No
under
Torrent
attack.
Totem. Can't afford it. No Tiny Great Hall. Can't afford it.
No bottom third anymore. Is this not popular anymore? Soaking up too much experience for
Yeah, I
the
guess so.
Alchemist?
Also, we saw a lot of hero focus by Ice Orc, so maybe not the best.
Oh, Scourge Bone Chimes. Hello!
Quite some sustain on the Pilo.
Agitome, pick it up. Yes. Blade Master inventory though, this time it's not the crazy plus 26. Pitlaw's almost 3, dude.
Think that saves them.
Gives him a chance, maybe.
Expo's up. Oh, but 3 and 3. Shop. Oh, did he get something? Yeah, Clarities.
Attack. Town is under
It's
siege.
a lot of Night Elf though.
Yeah. 80 supply.
lot.
2-2. Devotion. Battle drums. This army is so good. 3 and split. Attacking the expansion. LawLiet playing really nice. Oh, now we got mirror image.
And again, Concealed Hill, Orc trying to defend his base, stuck behind the barracks. We see this more and more.
Yeah. Can't really engage into this. This is brutal. A lot of free damage. Peons taken out. Has to dispel against them now.
Alright. Can we once again have a miraculous hold by Ice Orc? We've seen it before.
Howl of
Pitlow
Terror.
is taking a lot of damage though.
Yeah. Level 3 now. Can he reach the archers with cleave? That would be the best thing he can hope for. But everything is also hurt. We got Bloodlust. Finally. Pitlord Blademaster Bloodlust. That's crazy. Howl of Terror again. Applied Lightning Shield. Pitlord damage is insane.
Yeah! This Pitlow is the damage dealer now, not the Blade Master.
Yeah.
Cleave! Cleave!
LawLiet respects this. And that's an expansion running.
Alright, so with a lot of gold though, more upgrades. 3-3 on the way. Nice thing about Cleave is, it ignores armor.
How crazy would it be if the cleave damage would add to the vamp aura?
That, you mean you heal from the Cleave damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be completely insane. Every hit you get like 50% HP. Sounds like some Footman Frenzy stuff right there.
Oh, juicy. But LawLiet is taking the right measures here. He's going double heal scroll, protection scroll. And I guess heal spray too. Yeah, got a lot of AoE. And he's expanding again. IceOrc knows with the ward here. He expected this. It's a very fresh ward. What does he do with all his money now? Needs to get up to like 70. Ooh, there's a big red flood coming. So many wisps also for detonate. Nightmaster will take out this expansion. That's good.
Alright, IceOrc.
Can he hold once again?
Pit Lord to the rescue. Can he do it?
Went shopping, right? Yeah, but only an invul. Heal scroll as well on the Shadow Hunter. Okay, IceOrc, is it the last stand? AP push into the semi-final for LawLiet. Pitlord can't really reach the backline. The Hunts are blocking too crazy. Oh, Scroll of Protection also really good. Pitlord is out of the fight. He can't reach. Non-factor.
This little position here, this little choke is horrible to go into. Horrible to engage into for IceOrc. His base, once again, doing him not many favors.
Yeah, what now? Can he flank with the Pit Lord on the right-hand side? I don't know. Lightning Shield, Desperation, but there's always Wisps. Grunts are falling in just seconds against 80 supply Knight of Tier 1.
Crazy upgrades here. The Archers from the back doing so much damage. AP standing. Would love to see a shop here for LawLiet as well.
I think at this point it doesn't really matter. He still has the big mana, he still has the 2 heal scrolls. IceOrc is not doing damage. Focus fire on the Pit Lord again.
Even has the presence of mind to go for the Shadow Melt. Pit Lord in trouble. Super low HP. Blade Master getting focused. Double invo on the Orc side. Going for the Keeper once again, but he does have a TP. Ooh. Hex, however, needs a crit now. Probably 2. Doesn't get a single one. Still almost gets the kill. Oh my god, LawLiet, how are you not TPing out?
The heal spray is so sick. Loses the Keeper, but the Pit Lord is gone as well. He trades 2 heroes for 1 and the Blade Master falls, and that's GG. IceOrc eliminated 2-0. But man, this was a pretty strong performance against the second best Night Elf in the world. Better than most anticipated it, I guess. On paper, IceOrc still a tier or 2 below LawLiet. But especially on Northern Isles, pretty damn good show from the 20-year-old Orc.
If this guy keeps improving, man, the sky is the limit. Iron out a few of the wrinkles there in both maps, and LawLiet would be in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Very promising. But LawLiet also playing very strong. Let's not just praise IceOrc only, the loser. LawLiet played this really well, showing how strong he is in the matchup. The Korean, the only one left, makes it through into the top 4.
Alrighty, that means we have our first semi-finalist, and Korea is still alive. There we go. And the next one is a Chinese derby between 2 pretty young players here once again. 1-0, a former world champion already, a household name. 15 Sway, another great talent from China. I guess playing human, could be Night Elf, could be Undead Mirror. He's a very talented dude with only 18 years of age. We will be back with the second quarterfinal in just a bit. Stay tuned.